Hi, this is a Seek and Search video funded by BAVO and GVS, and this is KARL-JAMES LANGFORD for Archaeology Cymru and Archaeology Virtual Online. We're at Penrhys. So we've got the statue of the lady there, and if we scan around this area is the location of the old isolation hospital. And we are here because we've got lots of different walls around here, and we look over there, the Penrhys estate, where we've got lots of reports of things being found when the estate's going up in the 1960s. But what we're doing here today is it'd be nice to have a little bit of a journey to try and find some boundary walls that might actually be which might actually have a connection with the monastery of Penrhys, the monastery of King Rhys. So we're going to move on a little bit further forward, and there's Our Lady again, and if we sort of follow this trackway, so again a back looking at these sort of walls associated with an isolation hospital. So lots of these isolation hospitals going up in the 1800s. So you've got the great Tump in the distance, and you sweep along here and you look at the valley, and you're looking over into the Rhondda Mawr, the great Rhondda Valley, and you sweep along over the Rhondda Bach, which is on that side. So this area, there's lots of humps and bumps, probably earth associated with movement and so on. But as you sort of get into this landscape directly beyond the car park that we've actually come from, and there's lots of these humps and bumps. So if you look on the map, actually, this area here, there's a little bit of a weird curve on the Ordnance Survey map. It just doesn't make sense. You can sort of make it out there as it roots in around. So we sort of go as well, and we're sweeping around here. So for reference, this is winter time now. Well, not winter, autumnal time, and it's October 2020. So we're looking at lots of this landscape completely bereft of any trees or anything really, because of the great mining industry in the area. So we're looking here at the ground, and actually there's an alignment of a wall running all the way through the ground here, which is absolutely brilliant. So you know, you look at the aerial view. So this wall itself, I'm actually walking on the wall now. Let's just sort of enjoy this bit of a wall. So walking on this wall, what's this to do with? Is it a boundary wall associated with the monastery? Unlikely, but it's a boundary wall for something. So what we saw on the Ordnance Survey maps, and some images of a wall, we're actually on this wall now, this wall alignment. So we've got this wall alignment running here, and as we sort of head along here, the actual the earthworks here, lots of the fern sort of hiding the humps and bumps of change of the landscape. And I didn't expect I was going to see a llama in a field over there either. So rather interesting thing. You come out, you go to find a wall, and then you've got a llama. Sort of typical valleys. So it's a bit of a sort of strange bit of the landscape actually. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to curve into here, and we've actually got another earthwork, another bank. So I'm thinking it's probably a continuation of the wall that we've just seen, or we've walked along. So obviously this bank as well, there's a lot more surviving here. One boulder, one stone doesn't make a wall. And we go along here, and we're looking, I think that is, am I right in thinking that's goat willow? It's not that old. We're sort of on the alignment of the wall, and again these great boundaries across this landscape. So I've third video I've done of Penrhys now. So we've done the well, we've done Arubethai. Somebody commented that I was in a fit of fantasy talking about the Battle of Arubethai. Well, you can keep that. I'm only going by what I sense and feel. So we're going along again this alignment. It starts to slowly disappear. I mean, it'd be good to actually skirt around in this field. We've got a bit of a boundary, but I'm going to head along here, and there's our llama friend. I do like llamas actually. So what's going on around here? And well, we've got a trackway heading in a southerly direction, so that'd be southeast, and there's our llama friend. All I know about llamas is they're very vain creatures and they love attention. So let's have a look at our little bit of a llama friend. Hello llama friend. He's going to probably spit at me now. Come on, hello. I do like llamas. Hello, how are you beautiful? There he is. Okay, so we seek and search, and he tries to eat my jumper, but he's only friendly saying hello. Hello. So what we've got here, we've got another boundary wall which is fairly recent actually, and if we want to gather around here, so I got a bit of a wall. Right, so we've got another little bit of a wall alignment. Yeah, that's correct. Ah, yes. We've got another little bit of a wall running off as well. So I think probably what I'm going to do is get a little bit of a map up, and at the end of this, maybe at the end of the video, sort of plot bits of the walls that we've seen. So it'll be wall A that I found on the ground, wall B, that boundary wandering along here, and wall C. So you can probably work this out on the mapping, and obviously the fairly more recent wall. So I'm going to do just a little bit more of this video, and that's it, and we'll call it a day. And very interesting landscape. I've not been out here before, and so obviously what we learnt from this video, that the landscape full of changes, little bits of more rubble on the ground. Two stones don't make a wall, but it's really interesting landscape, and sort of to get an idea of what we're looking at. There's probably a lot of quarrying been going on around here as well. And what I'm going to do is that wall that we've just seen up there, wall C. Oh wow, now look at this. Now this is rather interesting. Now so these curbstones on the side indicate a trackway rather than a wall, and there's our little llama friend. I don't know if that's the same one. I'll bring you some food next time. And if we sort of track down here, so what I identified back there as a wall is the curbing for a trackway. And if we keep going down here, so we've got some nice rammed cobbles on the floor, more of this curving, and actually this seems to have been cut out in more recent years. And in a few moments we'll stop this video, and I don't know if anyone watching this is aware of the new virtual museum that we're launching, and by sort of doing this little bit of a walk now, probably understanding where exactly we are. So we've got this sort of trackway here, and it runs up to this really old trackway when Michelle's coming towards us. Anyway, this is KARL-JAMES Langford, and thanks for joining us at Penrhys for our third video. If anyone's got any really nice comments, let us know. Seak and Search, funded by BAVO, GVS, supported by Archaeology Cymru, and Archaeology Online Virtual. Take care for now. Annex from Penrhys video 3. So obviously you got these trees positioned on a wall, so it sort of heads up, and we've got that there. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for joining me.